Let's be honest, there isn't a current TV show our next guest hasn't touched. She's been The Bachelorette, a masked singer, hosted Love Island, judged Aussies on their talent, won Celeb Apprentice. Now she's hosting another season of Love Island. Please welcome Australia's most popular TV host, Sophie Monk.
Soph, what's
What a
up?
great intro. I don't know if I am the most popular host in Australia because I've never been nominated for that in the Logies, but thank you.
We're just calling it how it is. I mean, there's the Logies and then there's the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, hang on, Sophie. We've never been to one, but do the people vote on the Logies?
Yeah, I don't know how quite it works, but I've never been nominated. I think when I'm nominated, I'll look into it, but I think the people do, though.
Yeah.
So this season of Love Island, it's back in Spain. I'm actually going there for my honeymoon soon. You must feel like a local now. Can you tell me all about it? Any tips? Any must-visit locations?
Are you going to Mallorca?
I'm not. Is that exclusively where you went?
Oh, well then, yeah, that's where I went.
I was going to say, Ben's less Mallorca party.
Yeah.
He's probably more going with the retirees.
No,
going.
we're going to Barcelona, and then we're hiring a car, and then I'm going to drive around for like a week.
Well, Sophie, I mean, I don't know much about Spain, but I'm pretty sure the locals call it Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Oh, they do, but you don't bother. Like, everyone, I just feel like people are tools that do that when they just drop it in. Like,
Barcelona.
It's like, you can't speak the language. But, yeah, it's so cool. Like, getting a car's the best.
Yep.
You know you drive on the other side of the road.
I didn't, but I do now.
Yeah.
Probably good to know.
And the steering wheel's on the other side as well.
Yeah.
So it is good, though. It's like no one honks anyone. Like, if you
nice.
mess up on the road,
Yeah. Well,
But you'll be fine. Just Google Maps it.
Did I also see that, I think I'm pretty sure it was in Spain, was the Maccas had the beer?
Yes. So every Maccas has beer in there. How good's that?
That's wild.
So, I know, imagine when we were kids how much more Maccas you get if you actually go get a beer.
That is insane. Yeah. Well, I mean, and people are already hoon driving with Macca's trays under their car, and that's without beer. That's just with thick shakes. I don't think. I honestly think Australia would collapse if they started selling beers with the Big Mac.
Yeah. It's pretty full on.
Now, you said there's heaps of twists and turns this year. Is there more than normal or the same amount of twists and turns?
No, way more than normal. Like, where I was even going, can you do that? Like, wow. It's, like, crazy. And non-stop. Like, every time, you don't get bored at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, every time they'll just throw a curveball in there that's huge, you know, with a person. You know, so you're like, wow.
There is one South Aussie contestant, the Silicon Stunner, Claudia. Apparently she said, Sophie, that nobody has ever said no to her ever. What's she like?
She's actually lovely. I think their taglines are quite arrogant, all of them, but they're not like that. They're not really like that. I think that's sort of a show. But, she's great. But I think her problem is the people that are never saying no to her are the wrong people.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
They're probably in it for the wrong reasons, sort of thing.
Do they
exactly.
choose their tagline, or do they get given a tagline?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they probably choose it, but it's got to sound a bit more dramatic. You know, you're not going to go, I'm a lovely soul.
It's true. I'm nicer on the inside than I am on the outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look, we know Australia is very excited to have this back on their TV screens. Love Island is premiering next Monday, October 31st at 6 p.m. on 9 Now. Sophie Monk, as always, thanks for joining us this morning.
Oh, thanks for having me.